Hey, what's going on? It's Decide and Do with JW. This is Decide and Do 286. So it has been a while since I've done a video, roughly around 7 months. Reasons? I mean, honestly, I've been investing in myself in a lot of different ways. Started school again, started my master's program. My son just turned 1, so I've been spending a lot of time with him. And I've been on this really good kick on exercising and just getting my mind right overall when it comes to things that I want to do. So what I want to talk about real quick is addicted to goals. My wife thinks that I'm addicted to goals, not only goal setting, but accomplishing those goals. And I tell her, I mean, dear goodness, if you're going to be addicted to something, why not be addicted to setting goals and accomplishing those goals and making sure that they're the right goals overall. So I set a couple of goals for myself in 2018, and as you know, we're in November 30th and December 1st rolls around tomorrow. We're almost at the end of the year, and I set 4 major goals for myself physically. Physically, I wanted to go ahead, and before I set these goals, I had never done any of these, and I didn't know what they were, and I really didn't know, what all went into it, but I set the goal. So I wanted to run a trifecta in Spartan races, so the sprint, the super, and then the beast. And I had already ran this year. I ran the sprint and I ran the super on November 10th in Hong Kong. Well, right now I am standing on outside of my hotel room in Malaysia, because tomorrow morning I'm going to be running I'm going to run the Spartan Beast, and that'll finish off my trifecta overall. I didn't get to climb Mount Fuji. That was my other goal that I wanted to, but those are the goals that I set out for myself physically. Didn't know, like I said, didn't know what they were, didn't know what all went into it, and I've kind of learned throughout the last year of what they were, because I did the sprint in Thailand, and I did the super in Hong Kong, and now I'm in Malaysia, and I'm about to run the beast. And for me, I think that's just phenomenal overall, being able to go and see and experience those different places, but to do that and also accomplish the goal that I want to accomplish. So we set these goals, right? And my wife, like I said, says that I'm addicted to setting these goals and accomplishing these goals. Well, you know what? She thinks that I aim a little too high sometimes. She thinks that I might set goals where, it's a little bit over the top. Instead of setting, some goals that are very very easy and attainable, I go ahead and I set these, sometimes what she thinks are crazy goals. And I say, you know what, absolutely, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with setting goals that are outside of the normal. There's nothing wrong with setting goals that you might not be able to accomplish, because until you set those goals, you don't know what you're going to be able to. Up until literally a week and a half ago, I didn't think that I was going to be able to come out here to Malaysia and knock out the beast. Financially, I had just come back from Hong Kong, and I just ran the super there. It was just, my schedule. I didn't think that it was going to work out. I'm in school. I finished the class last week. Actually started another one on Monday. It just happened to work out perfect. And, looking at different stuff, I was able to afford it overall to come out here, fly out here, drive from Singapore to Malaysia, going to do the race tomorrow, and then literally drive back from Malaysia to Singapore, catch a flight, be back home by Sunday. I got lucky with it. But I wouldn't have gotten lucky with it if I didn't set the goal in the first place. And I wouldn't have been able to go ahead and do it because, well, you know what? It's something that I can't do. I'm not able to do that. No, bullcrap. Set the goal and then see what you're able to accomplish. And for me, 4 major goals, and I was able to knock out 3 of them physically, and I've been able to do everything else that I wanted to physically for the last, pretty much more than half a year, is absolutely great when I think about what it is. So don't worry about setting goals and setting these small little obtainable goals. Set goals that you can go out there and crush, because tomorrow, luckily for me, tomorrow I'm going to go and I'm going to hit this beast, and it's going to be a long 13 miles, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my darndest on it, because at the end of the day, I know what I want to accomplish. I know that I want to accomplish that trifecta, and when I finish that and I go and I get that trifecta medal, for me personally, physically, mentally, it just reaffirms everything that I do. It reaffirms everything that I talk about in my philosophy of Decide and Do. It reaffirms the goals, and the goals that I set are a little extreme, but guess what? They're also attainable, because next year I'm going to train for an ultra, which is a 30-mile race, and I'm going to climb Mount Fuji, because I didn't get to climb it this year. Those are the goals that I've already set for myself next year. So don't let anybody, even the ones that are closest to you, which she knows that I love her and she knows that she's my biggest fan and she is my support system, but don't let anybody ever tell you that you're setting goals too high and your goals aren't going to be obtainable, because she knows me well enough. She knows that I'm addicted to it, and I will do whatever I need to accomplish whatever those goals are. And that is what you need to do also. You need to know what your goals are, and you need to go out and do everything that you can possibly to accomplish those goals. So do that. Hey, like I said, I know it's been a while since I posted a video. I appreciate you watching. More videos will come, but it's going to be on my timetable on when I want to do them and how I want to go ahead and put them out, like I talked about when I kind of stopped doing them 7 months ago. So until my next video, appreciate you watching Decide New 286.